Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Let's get started. We're going around the world. Aries to Pisces. It's the week commencing 14th of July, 2025. Huge shout out to the Fly Empress, not only for her cards, but she's also a reader on TikTok and I'm sure other platforms. She's got great cards. Okay. Aries, Six of Swords, 10 of Wands, and 7 of Wands. So you're kind of defending your turf, but I feel there's a freedom. There's a real freedom knowing that you really, honestly, I don't think you care about who's going to think what. Going after what it is that you want. Like, you're totally the emperor right now, without question. You're like, you know what? I'm not going to listen to what others say. I'm not going to listen to what others think about me and my choices. I'm just going to go for it. I mean, some of you may be feeling like you have to defend yourself, which maybe some of you will defend yourself, but ultimately, like, don't come at me asking questions. Don't come after me wondering what my next moves are, because I may not want to tell you, quite frankly. It's a good way of looking at things. Sailing away. Some of you aren't going on a road trip. Wow, look at that. Looking for new love, finding new love, being in love, and above all, loving self. So we're like, I don't care who knows it. I love myself. I love my life. I'm going to go do and be with whomever I choose. And no one's going to hold me back. All right, I'm using my Raw Truth Tarot cards. Let's see what for Aries. Fake news, yeah. So let's just say, right? There's some fake news going on. I'm going to get another one. Fake news about someone in love or having a new love or a love life. You and or someone else is defending. I think it's you defending your turf about this fake news, hitting it and or quitting it. Okay, Aries, chill. Someone is accusing you of having just a hookup and not caring about, like, the repercussions, the aftermath. Is it fake or not, though? Did you really hit it and quit it? You know what I mean? Bro, what the fuck? Someone's saying that. All these people, look, all these people are saying, what did you do? Why would you do that? Why would you go either back to someone? Like, they're coming, okay, some of you, people are coming at you that are, first of all, mostly nosy. Second of all, they want to know if, like, you've got your head on straight. Like, bro, what the fuck? You're going to hear that. Someone's going to say that to you. Like, are you for real? You're going back to that person that hurt you, that denied you love? Look at this. Let's see. 6 of Pentacles. I think people think you're like, you lost it. I do. I think people are saying, you're going to give that person another chance? Why would you do that? Why would you go back? Is someone coming back to you, or you're going back to them because you heard through, like, the grapevine that they already found someone? So is this like a challenge for you because you want to be the one. Okay, did you hook up with someone based upon the fact, just hear me out, based upon the fact that perhaps they found someone else and you don't want them to find someone, even though you don't want them in the same way they want you? Someone's gonna say, bro, you just hit that? Really? Again? Why would you do that? Baggage. There's so much baggage to your last relationship. Why would you even consider going back? That's the question. That's the question, Aries. Why would you, like, why? When you have, obviously, you could have any one of those cups. Why did you pick a cup? Or is it because, seriously, is it because you heard someone's dating someone else and now they're like they became a challenge for you? 3 of Cups. There you go. Yep, they found someone else. I'm glad I picked that card. I really wasn't going to because I'm thinking this is a lot. 4 cards here, 4 cards here. But now it really does explain the story. Someone found out that maybe you are dating someone new and they're freaking the fuck out. And even though, let's just put it this way, even though this person may come with baggage, like, or you breadcrumbed them or they breadcrumbed you, you don't care. You're going to do what you want. You're going to hit that up. You already did. And you're going to say, I don't care if they have, someone else. I challenge that someone else. You know what I mean? It's for you, Aries, it's a challenge. I'm going to come back stronger than ever and show them what they're missing. Almost a sliver, if I'm not, if we're going to tell it like it is, right? Which we do. Sliver of they're going to regret losing me. Comment, like, and subscribe for sure. Taurus, what's going on? Taurus, dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who feels that they can't move on, move out. They want to move. Someone wants to get out of a relationship. Someone can't get out of their head space. It's like always talking negative. Someone around you, Taurus, is like constantly negative. It could be that here you are, right? Wanting to create, launch, do something. And this Queen of Swords is saying, I don't know if you should be doing that. Maybe you should rethink that. I'm also saying, all right, I also saw watch your tires on your car. Definitely. Watch your tires. You could be on the road and you get a flat. Four of Cups. Someone is kind of just saying, it's kind of a warning. It's a heads up. Are you sure? I'm hearing this didn't turn out good the last time you did this. The Magician. Someone's warning you. It's like a bestie, a BFF, right? Someone's warning you about going back to someone who clearly had ulterior motives. Someone had ulterior motives, and now you want to go back. A little similar, gonna say it, Taurus, if you're Aries, Taurus, cusper, this could apply to you, but there's a definite flavor of, going back to someone whom is this could be a Gemini Libra wanting to go back to a Gemini Libra Aquarius who you clearly have let go a while ago. I kind of want to go back and revisit. I want to see what they think. Someone is very, it's like this Queen of Swords is also very much into maybe the planetary aspects as well as UFO sightings. Something about a UFO. Wasn't me. So, Taurus, you could be addressing a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius about something that went on in a relationship with you or them. It's like, did you really say that about me? Because I'm really bummed if you did. Did you really say that, you know, I always think negatively about your relationship with so-and-so? Someone may call you codependent or you calling them codependent. And you know, the mirror has two faces, just saying. So I feel if anyone's going to call you out on your stuff, it's going to be that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like, are you really sure you're going to did you really say that? Or did they really say that? Someone is calling another codependent. And again, the mirror has two faces. All drama. This is all drama. Absolutely. Someone's saying, I never said that. I never said that. I don't know what they're talking about. And okay, and I'm also hearing someone saying, why is it when we have a convo, you always have to go and ask your person, like, for their advice. You don't just listen, you know, you want your person's advice, which is a form of codependency. You need the opinion, or someone here needs the opinion of others. Scoping it out. Someone says, okay, if you're on, you're on the move and you want to date someone, and you may feel like, oh my God, I found the perfect person. That Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is looking into their history. They're they're spying on this person and they're looking at their history and they're finding some shit. Someone's looking into the history of someone that you're dating or that you want to be with or that you are with. Well, like I said, you're dating, or like you want to move in together, or you want to do something together. And I feel this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is telling you stuff. And honestly, I don't think you like what they're telling you, because they really investigated. Someone really went deep into someone's history. Like, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is probably saying, hey, they have a history of ghosting. They have a history of dating a lot of people and not committing. So I honestly feel that in a sense, you do feel like you're not going to listen. I don't think you're listening to that person. I think you just want what you want. And why don't you ask yourself, Taurus, why is it you want what you want? And why aren't you listening if someone's saying, hey, this feels really codependent? Like, I don't want to be, it's one of those examples, Taurus, where you have someone who's saying, listen, there's plenty of fish out there, what are you doing? And Taurus, you're saying, well, I don't want all of that. I just want one good seed, right? And I really feel this is the person for me. And almost to the point of not wanting to be maybe alone, or you're lonely. Only the Lonely, isn't that a song? All right, Gemini. Two of Cups, Six of Swords, Four of Swords. Wow. So the lessons we've learned about love, right? All these lessons, all this time to think about what we want, where we've been, how we've dealt with certain things, what we've said, what we felt and thought about someone else is coming into, like, into your realm of, like, you're for some of you, you're asking spirit. Some of you are saying, Spirit, show me the way, because I have left many relationships in the past that I really thought for real were going to pan out. And I was like, I wasn't right. If anyone's going to say I wasn't right, it's a Gemini. I really thought someone really loved me and cared about me. I really thought they were my person. So 4 and 6 is 10. So for some of you, it's time for a new relationship to come about. But I feel instead of you choosing, I believe you are going to let Spirit take the reins. Because your history with the 6 and the 4 of Swords is, wow, how was I off? How was I off about this person? What you're thinking right now is important, because you're taking time to think about your accountability, taking accountability and responsibility for how you felt, how you feel, and how it transpired, right? How things have worked out and or not worked out. Why people leave. It's like, this is my Dorothy card. If you've been watching me for a while, this is Dorothy. And she's off on the yellow brick road, right? And it's like, listen, I got to ask Spirit for advice, for direction. Because the direction that I've been going and taking have not been to my highest and for my highest good. So Dorothy says, listen, I realized that, which she did, that she had the power. She did have the power. And where she was looking was, right, it was all in the wrong places. She was. And she carried a heavy burden because she had to go through the dark night of the soul, right? She went through the dark night of the soul and had to lay these wands, the energy of so much that has transpired from every person, place, and or thing that you have left, person, place, or thing, is giving you a reason, very good reason, to ask God for help. Also asking God to lay the burdens that we sometimes don't realize that we're carrying. And subconsciously, subconsciously we are carrying burdens, not revengeful, of any nature here. This is, I really thought this person was my person. Like, for real. They were my end game. And instead, I'm left with a lot of wisdom, going through many years of upset. So when that happens to us, the best thing you can do is ask Spirit for help, praying and looking into why. It's like, take a minute. You got to take a minute. You really do, Gemini. Take a minute to realize. What is that? Take time to realize. That's the song. Take time to realize not only how much energy and effort that you made to keep a relationship going. You've tried over and over and over and over again to make something work that wasn't meant to be. Do not rush into anything right now. You need to reflect. Go on a spiritual retreat, which some of you may be going on a spiritual retreat. I mean, we have to know that even when something doesn't work out, there's nothing else but acquiring a lot of knowledge as to why we wanted that so bad. So the question is, Gemini, why did you want this person so bad that you kept getting repeatedly hurt? And this person didn't see you, perhaps. This person didn't want that commitment like you do. Love to love you. I love to love you. I love knowing that, okay, so this person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, perhaps, said, I love to love you because it feels great that I have someone that I know that you're there. But is that, and has that been not enough? Self-love. So not enough self-love has brought you to wanting to have someone to love. What is that? Needing someone to love? That's a song. It's not I want you to want me, or it's kind of like that. Vibrational frequency alert. So this is why, Gemini, this is the real deal here. Why you chose this person over and over again is because you want to be loved the same way that you love. And on the same frequency of the way that you love was the problem as to why you have 10 of Wands here. So it's like repeatedly, it's like the boy that cried wolf, going back over the same old ground day after day and hoping for a better result. But you can't hope for a better result, Gemini, because the frequency of someone else doesn't match yours. Someone else doesn't have that self-love. Someone else, whoever you were dealing with, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, just wanted, just wanted the surface stuff. Just wanted to have fun. Just want someone to say that they're in their life for, let's go for a cup of coffee, let's go for a drink, let's have lunch together, let's go to dinner. I'm going to get one more card for you because I'm totally feeling you guys. What you want and what someone else is willing to give, it's like a whole different story of Dorothy being on path. You want someone who's going to make you feel like you're back home again, and that Spirit's saying it's time for you to go. That's why they wanted me to take one more card. Gemini, don't just want someone in your life that's not on your frequency. Don't just want someone because you can now say, oh yeah, well, I have a person in my life. You know? It's time to take risks that match your frequency. Take risks in your life. Ask God for help. Ask God for advice, for direction in your love life. Not to allow someone in your life who's going to just continuously show you that they're not willing, ready, and or able to make maybe a solid, more firm commitment that you want. Loving to love you is great. Loving to live with you would be great. But, you know, who's benefiting from a vibrational frequency that's not on the same page? So, you want someone who's going to really believe in love the way that you do. Spiritually, emotionally, financially, mentally. Otherwise, you're just settling. And sometimes being alone, like you have the Four of Swords, being alone is better, right? It's that saying. It's better to have loved and to have lost than never to have loved before. But that doesn't mean you're just going to sit there and compromise your whole, you know, yourself. You've been compromising yourself for others who do not seem to see you as who you are. Cancers. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Wow. Look at that. Eight of Wands. Okay, Cancers, you have a goal. You have a vision. You know what you want, where you're going, and who it's going to be with. It's like you are some of you target practice. So if it's not, bow and arrow, it's like you're going to target practice. I hear target practice. All right, that's not for all, but I also feel that you have a vision. You have an idea. You're planting a seed, and it is getting ready in August to fly. Whatever it is, this new idea, this new vision, a book, you're writing a book, you're publishing something, it's coming out in August, you're speaking to others about what you want and what their visions are, so maybe public speaking. You're planting whatever this seed is, you are also speaking to the universe for it to grow with the 8. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Even if it's a new relationship, it's like I'm starting this new relationship and I know that I'm going for it. Someone's like, I know I'm going for it. If you are dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, well, actually you have earth, fire, and air. So you could be dealing with anyone other than your own sign. Here you have the King of Wands. So you are co-creating right now with the universe. You could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sag, or this Leo, Aries, Sag could be, the person whom you are asking advice. You're asking for either advice on how to launch or where to launch, where to market, How do I advertise? Where do I go? This person has the knowledge. This person has contacts. I love it. Yeah. This could be in love. This person's like, oh my God, Cancers. This Leo, Aries, Sag is making you real happy. Interesting. Oh my God. And the King of Pentacles. You have 2 kings. But I'm going to tell you, this is one person who's giving you direction on how to launch this new business, this new creative project. This is a dream come true. If it's a relationship, someone's ready to make their mark on a future with you together. Leo, Aries, Sag. It could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We had every, like I said, you have every sign except your own. There's no water here. This is about being grounded. Don't have any expectations for how this is going to turn out. You don't need to do anything else but water your idea. Water this love, whatever it is, the love, passion, motivation, action. Pole dance. Okay, so this is the dance of the action you're taking, like the wands are your poles. It is a form of. Some of you maybe are in a relationship where someone loves to see you dance, and or maybe you have a pole in your home. I mean, clearly this does look, I mean, we're not going to lie, right? This does look like a pole in your home, right? Or someone does like to dance for the other in a marriage or a relationship. Sorry, didn't mean to say that. But this could be a marriage. And so the story goes. So some of you are kind of entertaining your person. X1, 2, or 3. Oh, okay. I got it. So they're telling me, Spirit's telling me it's like the Cardinals. This is like the Cardinals. The red cardinal, really vibrant red, is the masculine. All right? And the masculine, the reason why the cardinal is so red, and the feminine, the female cardinal, has lighter red hues, is because the masculine is trying to get the feminine's attention, hence the King of Wands. So you could have a King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag, who is trying to allure and get your attention. And someone could have an ex who's playing a role like their ex. Maybe you have an ex who's, wants to get back together, right? And keep the story going and or make a new chapter. But they must allure you. Or you have to. Someone wants to, it's like now from this launching of a new idea or project, I'm feeling it's someone's trying to sell themselves to get their ex back. It's like they're doing everything they can, right? Even to the point where that pentacle is going to be like, listen, let's do this. I have this great idea. Maybe you work with your loved one or the person that you're in love with or your ex, whatever. And this person is saying, I have this great idea. Are you on board? Are you in? I also feel like your ex, Cancer, may be Aries, Leo, Sag, may be doing a dance, trying to lure you back again by, dressing sexy, saying, don't you remember when, bringing all those things up from the past. We do have a lot of aspects going on with Uranus and Gemini. We have the full moon that came in Capricorn. So we have a lot of lessons to learn about how we, this is for all signs actually, this message. How do we manipulate, maneuver, and or can we master wanting what we want without manipulating the terrain, without manipulating someone into wanting you, and or vice versa. Just like the cardinals, the masculine is red, vibrant red, his whole body is red, to you know, to make the female want her. And that's exactly what you're doing, or what someone's doing. Like, comment, subscribe. Seriously, that's kind of cool, actually. But did you know that about the cardinals? Anyway, comment below. Let's go to Leo. Leos. The Hangman. What are you waiting for? Isn't that song by, what are you waiting for? Oh my God. Is it Adam? Can't remember. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Putting blueprints together, waiting for... So, Leos, you're using your intuition as to maybe business plans, working together with others. Maybe you're helping others as a financial advisor, and you're using your intuition and telling someone, just say, let's just say, as hypothetically speaking, you're in the stock market, or you're wanting to kind of buy Bitcoin, or you're wanting to buy some like crypto, right? So you're asking for advice, or they're asking it from you. You know, what's the best time to buy and sell? You know, someone, you may, Leo, be giving someone advice in terms of that, you know, based upon your life experience and your knowledge, right? You could be mentoring your kids, the youths of the next generation, and telling them that when you can see crystal clear what you need to do when you feel it, instead of, you have to feel it, and to know it in your gut is your intuition, right? Your gut's your intuition. And when you feel it and you know it like that from your gut, and it's part of what your heart wants, whatever it is that you want, that's how you know. So I feel that you're advising others about utilizing their intuition on when to pull back and when to go for it. Whatever that it means. Death reversed. Right? So some of you are expressing also the cycle of birth and rebirth, or dark night of the soul, what have you. Yeah, death and rebirth. Look at that. This could be definitely, Leos, some of you are mentoring your kids and or your grandkids or children and or in the public eye. You're helping the next generations with their financial, you know, giving them, it's not so much literal financial as it is intuitive, creative banking. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of thing. It's like, this is when to buy, this is when to sell, this is when to let go, and this is when to hold on. I love it. Six of Pentacles, yeah. And this also, for some, it is about, okay, I'm going to give you, maybe I'm giving my kids or my grandkids, or I'm choosing to want to put money away, or put like a Roth IRA for a child, right? I want to give money to a Roth IRA for my children and or grandchildren, and in doing so, I want to do it when the time is right. Some of you are also revisiting your will and testament. Not that you're going to die, the death card's reversed, no, but you want to be prepared and you want to change it based upon certain things in your life that has now changed, such as, okay, well, I didn't have grandkids when I last did my will. Everyone should have the will, a will, or a trust or something to help your grandkids or whatever. So, or your kids. So I feel that a lot of you are definitely wanting to invest and putting new plans in place with regard to the future of your kids, and more so grandkids. And teaching your grandkids, or investing in their future by means of, I'm going to give you each this money, or I'm going to more even better than giving someone money is to invest in their future for like a Roth IRA or something like that. So the drama is someone may be feeling like, their time is time. As we know, it doesn't mean that you have to be in your 90s to cross over, but I want to be prepared. So you may be getting some flack from your kids or your whomever about, what to do and or how to save or what you want to give. You know what I mean? And you may be getting some backlash from it, but who cares, because you're hustling. Some of you, it is financial advice to kids of the next generation, helping them to grow so that they're not, because listen, the bottom line is, and I really don't go into finances that much, but it seems like for you Leos, it's important because, Social Security may not be around for much longer, and certainly not for our kids and our grandkids. Probably not. Tinder teased. So on another note, some of you who are like, I'm ready to go out there, get my name out there. I want to go and meet people, and I don't care if I meet people from different lands. Some of you are dealing with foreign people, foreign lands, and I'm going to tell you, 3 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles, how much of your time and effort do you want to put into a relationship that either you're waiting on because you don't want it to end, and you feel in your gut that this person could be the right person, but are they willing to really hustle for you in the relationship? Is someone that you're with, let's say if this is a relationship, someone that you're with, you want to, let's just say you want to start over again, right? Or you want to rebuild a relationship. You got to lay the foundation here with the 3 and 6 of Pentacles. You need to reestablish firm boundaries, and this is how we're going to do it, because before it was only 3 Pentacles and now I need more. So establishing and laying the groundwork for if you want to be with me. What is it? If you want to be with me, you have to have a J-O-B, right? Got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. I kind of feel that. Some of you, that's what it is. I need more time and effort and someone who is going to, let's go out and do things. Let's be more playful. If you are revisiting someone, you really need to establish the ground rules. We don't like to say rules, do we? But you do have to have a sense of boundaries with someone. Maybe someone was always taking. Maybe, it's like, how much more can you take? So think about that. All right, Virgos. Virgos. Virgos, what's going on? Let's see some good cards there. Two of Wands. This is going down the rabbit hole. And look at that, the Cancer moon. Oh my Lord. Some of you want to go down that rabbit hole again of the unknown. Yep, some of you want to go back. Oh my God. Some of you Virgos want to go back down that rabbit hole with someone that you really feel deep connection with. I'm going to say it. This is, for me, the boy that cried wolf. I mean, come on. So some of you Virgos are wanting to reconnect with someone that you feel like, I don't really care. Maybe I am, reaching. Maybe I am reaching for something that's not attainable, but I don't care. You are going maybe on a road trip within the next 2 weeks, 2 months, and you don't even care. You're just going for it. You are, because you think this person is your person. 6 of Cups. Yep. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio right here. You're like, I don't care. I'm going to go see them. I'm physically going to go see them. And emotionally, I'm going down the same rabbit hole because I may not have any news for this person, but I got to see them. Yeah, look at that. I don't want this to end, and I got to go to let them know. I think that you are definitely self-sabotaging, because I feel that if you're going after something and or someone that you've had a repetitive cycle with over and over again, the same old thing happens. Someone wants the real deal and the other can't give it to them. I don't want to be in the dark. I don't want this person not to know how much I care. They're going to say, you wasted my time, Virgo. Who's wasting your time? And is this a waste of time? Spirit wants you to know. Are you wasting your time on someone and going somewhere that is like, you have nothing new to tell me? Have you changed? Have you done your work? Because I'm missing you hard. When is enough enough? Runner or chaser? I'm serious. It's okay. They're showing me. I love it. I love this. You know, I love this movie, first of all, and My Best Friend's Wedding. But you almost want Julia Roberts to get the guy. But Cameron Diaz gets the guy. So, of course, it's the day of, they're having a bridal shower or whatever, and all of the families are gathered around. And they're outside, right, in this huge, beautiful yard, right? I think there was even, I haven't seen it in a long time, but I think there was even like a gazebo there or what have you. So Julia tells the guy, I love you, don't marry her. You know, I've loved you all along. But her intentions, her motives were because he was already involved. It was her best friend, right? Julia's best friend, Michael. We've been through everything together. And then Michael tells her, well, I'm getting married and I want you to be my maid of honor. Or she tells, Cameron Diaz tells, whatever. The point is, I'm not going to sit here because you've probably all watched it. But the point is, I'm seeing this as Cameron Diaz sees Julia kissing him, McDermott or something. Very hot. They're kissing in the gazebo, and the second that she sees them kissing, Cameron Diaz runs. She literally just bolts. She takes off. Michael says, oh shit, I'm going to lose my bride because I kissed my best friend. So now Cameron Diaz is running. Michael's running after her because he doesn't want to lose her. He's marrying her. That's their wedding day or something. And Julia Roberts is running after him. So it's kind of like that's what's going on, Virgo. Who's running after whom? Are you running after a pipe dream a pipe dream of someone who's already wanting and or involved in someone else? Just saying. And what was it in that? What was it in that movie? Just think about it. What was it in that movie? What did Julia Roberts really want from him? She wanted the challenge to win him over. That was her ego. And that's why she didn't get him. Because love definitely trumps the ego. For real. You could try as hard as you want. You can try any maneuver, all maneuvers. Oh my God, when they see me, or oh my God, when they kiss me, it's going to be all over. They're going to want me back again. And it's the same old, same old. Libra. King of Cups. Who is this person? Oh, and we have a Tower. Surprise. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Surprise, they're watching you. Are you kidding? Surprise, they're going to write you. Why? It's no surprise, actually. For some of you, it comes as no surprise that this person has been like clearly watching, what is it? Watching every move you make or something like that. Every, I'll be watching you. It's a song. It's that song. Every move you make, every something you take, I'll be watching you. This is what the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is doing, right? You have 7, 8 here. Let's see if we can get a 9 out of it. I don't think so. I think this person with the 8 is like the revolving door. Constantly coming and going, coming and going. Look at that. Doesn't want to end. This Death card has now come out for how many signs? You're the 3rd. Reversed, I should say. Scorpio. This Scorpio doesn't want it to end. And all they're doing is it's like they're scouting you. They're going by your house. They're texting you. They're wanting your attention, for goodness sakes. They want you to see them for what purpose? And what are they waiting for? Someone's waiting around. I don't know what they're waiting for. So now we have 7, 7, 16 is 16 is a 7 and 7. So 7 could be significant, their birthday. And 8. You have 2 7s and 2 8s. 7 and 8 is 15, which is a 6. This is equality of a relationship that has gone stale, should we say? It's like an expired bread. They still want you. I don't even know if they want is a good word. I don't think they want. Okay, I'll say they want your attention. They want you to know that they're watching you. But so what? What are you doing? What are you doing driving around my neighborhood, around my house, looking at my feeds? What are you doing? It's kind of a joke. I mean, I'm sorry. It's kind of a joke. I dig you? Really? Libra, is I dig you enough? Living in the past. There you go. That's exactly what's happening. Someone's totally living in the past. They're like scouting you. Why? Pole dance. Because you're sexy, you're hot, you're beautiful, you're successful. They want you to want them. But that's it. They continue to live in the past. And who lives in the past? Let's talk about that for a minute. Do you know who lives in the past? It's always the ones that don't want to let go that live in the past. Scorpios are like, they cling. I know they're not the crab that clings, or they're clingers. They're like jellyfish. I know they're scorpions, but they're kind of like jellyfish, where they cling onto the relationship, but then they're just as easy to let to come off of it. Like they'll suck your energy dry and then they leave. But then they want more. It's like energy vampires, obviously. So you're sexy, maybe they've seen you dance, or you've danced with them for a while. You know what I mean? The dance of life. It's not to say that they don't find you very attractive and sexy. No. Who doesn't find a Libra attractive and sexy? But Libra's finally saying, I'm not your doormat. So don't come knocking at my door. And if that's happening this week, then be prepared. Be prepared. Someone's watching your home or coming around your home. And it's kind of like, it's a little, they're saying Peaky Blinders. Not the movie or the series, but more the name Peaky Blinders, right? They're just, somebody's watching you, right? We had that I think we've had it for a few other signs. But the thing is, the truth, what's the truth, Libra? The truth is, no one's changing here. That's the truth. It's not just sabotage. This is like, the truth is, let's get real. Has this person really done the work on themselves? Have they really done the work on themselves? I'm going to ask. Has this Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces on the back end, wanting to come back into Libra's life, have they done the work to honor this relationship as such? Page of Cups. Well, guess what? They're going to want to come back and offer you their cup, but they're a page. So have they done the work? They think they're a king, but they're really a page. You got what I'm saying? This person is very, I'm not saying they haven't gone through a lot, but this person is only able to give you. So this is like the person who looks good, who says that they have a great job, they've got this and they've got that, and it's all ego. It's all of what I look on the outside isn't necessarily who I am on the inside. They want to see, all right, this is massive. Listen up. Spirit just said, it's very interesting. This Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces has a huge heart. And they want to test you to see if you will take the bait of telling you that they have all that, but really, all they have to offer is their heart. And will you accept that? Is that enough for you? A question for one's sense of self. The key, look, the key, look at how big this key is. Look at it, it's huge. The key that unlocks my heart is my heart. Is your heart, I should say. Well, 2 is 1. The simple man. Who wants and feels your love. And that Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, if they don't feel that the love is for real, and maybe they're not sure. Why? Because you're a Libra, and maybe you're not sure. And they pick up on that. For real. All right. Speaking of Scorpios. Oh my God, what a week. Queen of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sag. And here's your card. Scorpio. Death and rebirth. You have gone through it, have you not? You have gone through the dark night of the soul. And you're like, hey, look at this. I'm ready to be seen, to be heard. Maybe not to be heard as much as to be seen. I want to be seen for who I am. I'm passionate. I love life. I create whatever it is that I want, but I'm done with the bullshit. I'm done with the things that no longer serve for my highest good because my heart has broken. I don't know why. This is so funny. Oh gosh. They're saying, Spirit saying, itsy bitsy heart. Isn't that a country song or something? It's a country song, and I'm not into country, so I mean, there's some I really love, country songs, that is. Itty bitty heart, itsy bitsy heart, something like that. I have no idea. Yeah, that's what it is. It's what's his name? It's Miley Cyrus's father. Who's he dating? He's with, I can't remember. I just saw something about him. Is it Jolie? Shit, I don't know. I don't even care. I don't even care about that Hollywood thing. But someone is saying, I've had enough. I've gone through the dark night of the soul, Scorpio. And now I want to be seen as exactly who I am. Nothing more and nothing less. Yeah, you've worked on yourself. You have been working, right? If Libra's watching this, they should watch this. They should see. I have been working on myself. I'm making plans for my future. I am. I'm making plans. I'm taking action, right? What is it? Taking action and Taking names? I don't know. Two of Cups. And I don't care who knows it or something. Like, I have a new life. You may be in a new relationship, or you're building a foundation now in a relationship. Right? I've been through enough. This could be new love. This could be whatever. But some of you are in love for sure. Right? Making new plans with someone that you're in love with, or you're dating, or what have you. Right? The Two of Cups for me is someone that you really like, who has your heart. Soul to soul here for me. You know that if you've been watching me long enough. You do have a soul to soul connection here. After being broken down in other relationships, you've had to reinvent yourself so that someone that you really care and love would see you kind of like from the bottom up. I don't know how that, you're slaying it. I love it. I love it. Taking names, right, and not caring. Super freak or freaked out. Some of you, I'm going to say it. I am. Who was that? Oh, God bless him. Super freak, right? But this queen, Queen of Wands could be a super freak. I'm just saying, right? She likes, off the beaten track of things. Not only like motivation and aggression and creativity and, beauty, of course, without question, right? But she has a sense of, that panther, right? I know it's not a panther, but it looks like it, doesn't it? A black panther. So she goes for what she wants. She could be considered a super freak. So she has she's slaying it. This could be all encompassing. You, if you have Scorpio, if you're an Aries, Leo, Sag in your chart, you could be with someone who's totally like you, right? Likes the same things, likes to do the same things, very, super freak, right? I don't think freaked out. Absolutely not. Alchemist. Absolutely. This is two energies that merge together and hands down work really well together. Someone could be making plans for the future with you and or them, them. This Ten of Swords, let's go there real quick. Because what you're manifesting right now is your soul counterpart. Ten of Swords is all drama. You're done with all the drama. Thank you and goodbye. Absolutely. I don't want any more drama in my life. I'm changing my energy. I'm slaying it. Whatever it is I am slaying is my relationship, my future person, the person that I really see has the same, it's like your Akashic records match, to be together. And you're saying no to everyone who doesn't agree and or brings on drama in your life. You're done with those people, places, and or things. I almost want to say this is interesting. All right, I'm going to say it. I don't know why, but it's like AI. It's almost as if you don't want to deal, Scorpio, with those people who are robotic. You are all heart. There's no way you're going to deal with people who are just telling you what's good for you or wanting to the demands of another. It's like, no more. I'm not going to listen to them. They could be friends, family members, etc. They're no longer in your world to give you their, it's like the peanut gallery, right? You're not listening to anyone. You're not. It's like, don't come near me telling me shit that I don't want to hear. And you're also saying no to your shadow, just so you know, because this came out like this. This is a rebirth of no more internal negativity convos. That's gone. Good for you. Excellent, excellent, excellent. It's not every day that, it's like people do need to do the work. Their internal work shows up on the external. So now you can't even deal with those people who are all drama driven. It's like, we're done. Okay, I love that. That was great. Saggies, let's go. Sag. The Fool. Wow, you have so many like beautiful blessings here. Why? Because you took a chance. You took a chance on a new path, a new way after, right? All of these occurrences in your life that have just been making you like freak out. I didn't say freakouts. I didn't mean freakouts or whatever they call them. Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So whatever has happened, Saggy, which we know, you have been entertaining this Gemini first and foremost, and then Libra and Aquarius on the back end for all the things that you've had to go through with this person, your ex-wife, right? Like this person, I'm going to tell you right now. Spirit's saying this person thinks you're an alien. I am. I'm going to say it. I just did. This person thinks you're a frappin' alien. And you're like, you would like nothing but just to move on from it all and accept your blessings. Spirit's saying whatever you may find out, let's see what you're going to find out from this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 8 of Wands. You're going to find something out about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or they're going to find out something about you this week. It was in your, yeah, it is. It was in your July read. Your ex is finding out that they're dating and happily dating. Your ex is finding out that you've either moved on or they've moved on. Just saying. Yep. And you are finding as much strength as you can possibly, not to like, for some of you, freak out. Because you may know who they're dating. Just saying. And now you're like asking yourself, well, do I bring it up? That I found out a piece of information, or I heard it through our friends? Or was I just digging too deep and I found out that my ex is who they're dating? And now you're like freaked out. You are going to either hear about, it's like, I don't want to know, but I do want to know. Tell me. That's what it is. I don't want to know, but you better tell me right now. Right? Oh my God. Emotionally, spiritually, financially unavailable, bragging rights. Yep. Someone was not emotionally, financially, spiritually available in this marriage, in this union, and hence they left. And now they feel, or someone feels like they have bragging rights to your ex. Just saying. And you don't like it. Or vice versa. your ex doesn't like that maybe you finally just posted something on social media and they saw it. Constraining order. Ooh, someone's obsessed. There's an obsession here with your ex. And you may, if this is you, you may have to put a constraining order on your ex, or they're going to do it on you. They're going to put one on you. This is a heads up. Let me down easy. For real. It's like, Saggies, come on. My God, how many times? When do we get to a point in a relationship, a marriage, whatever that is, a relationship? When do we get to a point where we finally surrender? And what are we surrendering? We're surrendering the ego of needing to know. Why is it that we're so enthralled, nosy, mind you, about what the next person looks like? It's ego. Why can't we let go? It's ego. And listen, you're just going to get beat up and knocked down, and it's like what is it? Fight Club. It's like or they do. You keep getting like more information, or you keep wanting to find out something else about your ex, or you just want to give it to them. And not in the good way. I'm serious. I feel like some of you just really can't let go. And you think, and I'm going to say it, some of you think it's love. Oh my God, I can't let go of this love. I love this person since the minute I saw them, and I can't let go of them. And I certainly don't want them to be with someone else until I can get a fair shot at it again. It's hard to say goodbye. And on a level of goodbye, meaning like cut the strings. Being codependent, wanting someone back to the point of constraining order or anything of that nature is really not healthy. Just saying. All right, Capricorn. Five of Cups. Temperance. You could be a Sag, Capricorn cusper. And Judgment. Oh, someone's judging. You're judging your ex. So Capricorn, you're judging your ex. Someone's talking shit. But, all right, I'm seeing San Francisco. But they don't know what they're saying. Someone's talking shit about someone, but they don't realize the implication of what they're saying, Capricorn, about your ex. It may not be you. It may be someone is judging you, why you waited so long to end things with someone. That could be wanting someone back after realizing what you did to how, like you kind of destroyed, maybe there are certain things that you did and or didn't do that destroyed this relationship. Someone wants to resurrect, literally, a relationship. Five and 20. This is 5 and 2. You have 2 5s. You have the massive changes in your life are wanting to go back and make things right in a relationship. That could have been, maybe you judged someone unfairly or they judged you unfairly, but someone wants to resurrect a relationship here for sure. Oh yeah, absolutely. This is, okay, if there was a death, it happened in May. And my condolences. However, it is, so you know, a celebration of life. So if there was someone who lost a loved one, God bless, Godspeed. 5 of Pentacles. You have 3 5s. This is like a whole life change. So I'm inclined to say that, you know, it's over, it ended, the relationship ended. You felt like it could be the mother of your children, and now someone is a spirit guide. I'm going to take these, hold on. Someone's your spirit angel. Look at, this could be a wife that crossed over. Or it's a husband that crossed over. Someone's crossed over. I'm sorry. I think you had this in June or July. You can go back and check it out. This is a painful ending. Let's see. Yeah, this was your person. Wow, look at it is King of Pentacles and 6 of Cups. This could be the mother of your children. I'm so sorry. They just got their wings. They got their wings. When you see wings, Capricorn, when you see wings anywhere, social media, whatever, that's them. Wow. Yeah, 7th heaven, for sure. Someone with their heart, could have been a heart attack. Their heart gave out. Oh, geez, Capricorn. I'm so sorry. You know, the ones that are sorry are the ones that you know, you're watching my channel, you know that once we leave this physical plane, it's the beginning of new life. We know that. But we harbor the grief and the pain because we're the ones stuck here. Just saying. And I know you love this person dearly. I get it immensely. Need to be patient. Someone could be getting ready to cross over. If it's not that, someone wants back in. And Spirit saying, be patient. Or you're taking care of this person. Immature. Some people are saying that I am going to say it. People are judging unfairly. And if you hear any stupid comment from anyone, just have patience and know that they're just immature. someone may say like offhanded comment that is totally unacceptable. Giver or taker. If this is you wanting to go back to someone and literally give life back into this relationship, if you want to breathe life into this relationship again, you are going to have people who are going to say you were either taking too much or giving too much, probably giving too much. Who's the giver and who's the taker? And whoever is taking and not giving enough is the immature one. So I am going to say Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Right? How many times do we say they died of a broken heart? And the death may just mean letting go. This could be you've been taking care of your mom. You and your person have been taking care of your mom for a while. They were your dream, right? Some of you are praying. Some of you went to church and have prayed for this person, asking Spirit not to take them. And for others, it's the other way. If it's cancer or something, it's you're asking Spirit to take them out of their pain. I'm so sorry, Capricorn. I really did not see this. Okay, so I feel like you're like feeling that. I didn't see it coming. Hang it up. Some of you are getting people saying, hang it up. Okay. Some of you, you're people who are saying, maybe this person didn't have a will, or you want to go back to someone who people think they're really not right for you. So either way, someone's saying, hang it up, meaning you know this person is taking you for a ride and they really don't love you. Maybe they just want your money. Just saying. They could be a drinker too. I have alcohol here. Or it's someone saying, hang it up, but you're like, no, they have a DNR. I'm not going to do that. I'm going by the, Capricorns go by the rules. We just had your full moon in. The full moon was in Capricorn. So as a father figure, right? That could be a rough, very rough, challenging time for some of you Cappies. Of course, depending on your natal chart, but seriously, I feel you went through a really hardship right now. And that wound carries over, and the only time that wound heals is when your spirits are back together again. And it's not just, for some it's not a death. Not every Capricorn's dealing with a death, but sometimes that death of a relationship, meaning, it's the ending of a relationship just means, that I can't get this person back. And that harbors a lot of sadness, right? Every loss, whatever loss, it's okay, honey. Every loss is some sort of, and grieving that we go through is a death in itself. Some of you have doggies that want animals in your home, or kids that want extra or need extra attention. Just saying. Okay. Hang in there, Cappies. And I'm here for you, for sure. Let me know if you need me. I'm here. Aquarius. Aquarius. 9 of Cups. Oh, this is a relationship. Oh, and Judgment came out again. Okay, so there's... Okay, well, of course. Right? Mercury's retrograde. Everyone wants to go back. Not everyone. Right? I think you do. I think you want to go back because this person that you want really does strike your fancy, they said. It's like they're the genie in the bottle, right? This is like Aladdin. I think some of you are making a wish to get back with someone from your past. I had so much fun with them. I almost forgot why we didn't work out. I think I was a little too bossy, or I wanted too much, or I expected too much. But you got to ask yourself, anytime you want someone back, you got to ask yourself, have you done the work to make this relationship work, and or have they? Both. The Star. Oh, it's you. And they know. I just heard it. They know what they've lost. If it's you, then it's you. Leo, Aries, Sag. I'm telling you. You have been wanting your ex. I'm just saying. Some of you Aquarians have been wanting this Leo, Aries, Sag back for a while. It was about giving and taking. It was like, how much did they give into the relationship? Did they give too little? Right? Did you give too little? You should probably watch, Aquarius, the July read, because this definitely speaks of that. And now with Mercury retrograde, I'm not saying that there's going to be a convo, but there's a desire. I want this person back. But you got to ask yourself, whenever you want someone back, is it your ego? Or do you really love this person? And sometimes you won't even know it because your ego knows you so well, right? Let me down easy. So if you go back, you're going to tell this person, or they're telling you, let me down easy if you're going to say no to getting back together, because someone regrets losing you, and or you them. Or it's equal. It's an equal, I regret not giving enough. I regret not taking you out enough on dates or whatever, or not, having date night or going out with friends. I know you let me down easy, but I can't go through that again. Hard to get or hard to please. There you go. There's your ego. If you feel challenged to try and get back your ex, do you like the fact that they are hard to get and hard to please? I know I wrote or. I feel that both of you have regrets, quite frankly. And I feel that the only way that a relationship has a leg to stand on is you both have to come to terms with what really happened in terms of giving and receiving love in this relationship. It's the time you put in shows me how much you care. It's the conversations. I see no swords because Mercury is retrograde. So we're not necessarily going to reach out. Not yet. But we are really regretting. And we don't harbor resentment. If anything, we really want this person back. But do you want this person back for the right reason? Let's ask. I mean, I don't know if Spirit's going to give me an answer, but let's see. Aquarius. Why does Aquarius does Aquarius want their ex back, or their ex wants them back, or a mutual in agreement with? There you go. Page of Pentacles. Yep. Someone wants the real deal. Let's start over. Let me make the offer of love here. You know that you're looking at a page, though. All right, let's go. One more. Well, there's your swords. If you think it's going to go haywire and everything's going to go to shit, then it will. But if you really want this back, then make the effort by changing the way you think about the situation. Oh, well, if I reach out, they're just going to say this and that, and they're just going to, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be terrible. They're going to say no. It's going to be blah. Oh, it's the mental crap that you're talking about, trying to get someone back again. You're not even changing the trajectory of how you think in order for this to work out. And maybe that's the regret. Maybe, Aquarius, the regret is that you were always talking yourself out of this commitment or this relationship because there was, you get scared. You got cold feet. Someone clearly has cold feet here in love. Hello. Listen. The beauty of a relationship that two people have together is to let it ride. That's the beauty, is to just let go of all the crap of what we expect, how it has to look, what others are going to think, how we are delusional in what it is that we want, and how many times we've been hurt. So living in the past, all of those have to be taken into consideration when you want someone back again and again and again. And I get it. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, for sure. But did you do the work? And are you thinking still negative thoughts about how it's going to go down? Right? Oh, well, if I reach out, they're just going to say, fuck you. In so many words. Or maybe in those words. Take it lightly, because listen, nothing is that serious. Seriously. All right, Pisces. Let's go. Look at all of these death and rebirths here. Everything's coming back. It's retrograde season. People want to come back. Look at this. Someone is stalking Pisces. Look at this. Could be a Scorpio or Leo, Aries, Sag. Someone says, no, we're not over yet. I got some more stuff I got to tell you. We have more time in this relationship. I'm going for it. Someone's going for it. Pisces, or are you going for it? Resurrection. That is what's happening right now. Retrograde is another way of saying, let me resurrect something that has been perhaps dead and gone, because I have to make things right for some of you. I got to make this right because I think I screwed up. And I'm worried. I'm not sleeping. Oh my God. And when I do sleep, I'm dreaming of this person. 7 of Wands reversed. And you know what? I'm not going to be on the defensive this time. I'm going to be chill. They want to come back. They want to talk to me. I'm all in. Look at that. And Aquarius had that as well. So an offer of love here. Okay, I am going to say it. For some of you who have kids, your kids are helping you to get out of your own way. They're helping you. You almost have, for you, it's different than Aquarius. I only say that because Aquarius came out with this page. And the death and rebirth. I feel as though you're scared to face the truth of how someone really feels about you. Why are you scared? 9 of Swords for Pisces. You're scared of being seen for who you really are. Why? Right? Look at this is Aquarius. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you're an Aquarius Pisces cusper. Or you're watching Aquarius because it's your rising sign or your moon sign. They see you. They do. But you're scared. You're scared of, maybe some of you are scared of being seen. Because maybe you feel, Pisces, that every time that you open up, every time you open your heart, you get hurt. Or they leave. Aquarius just got this. Hard to get or hard to please. Or was it Aquarius or Capricorn? I'm sorry, could have been Cap. Empower. So Spirit's saying, Pisces, take back your power. You're the star. Don't be hesitant. Don't be hesitant. Don't play hard to get. They're saying, don't play hard to get. It doesn't suit you. Why do we say it doesn't suit you? Because that's not your suit. Meaning your element. Your element is all empathy and love. Giving love. Those who don't suit you are the ones that are ego. Living in the past. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, I'm just saying, because Capricorn had these cards. Spirit's saying, take your power back. And sometimes power is silence. That is the power. It's time to empower yourself and be silent. Silence speaks volumes. Be silent in your own heart. Knowing that everything that's coming will always work out. So some of you, absolutely an identity. Your whole identity is changing. It's not even a person, place, or thing. Some of you want to move to a new place. But that also speaks of your identity. That's why we move. We move physically because internally we're not the same person anymore. So when I grew up, let's say as a city girl, I'm now, because I've done my work, I kind of want to be out in the country. That noise doesn't apply to me anymore, or what I seek to choose to live in. Just like when we change friends, our friends, some friends that are all drama, they have to go. They got to go because we're not in that noise. That's why they say, don't watch that crap on TV. All of that noise, the Diddy case, the Epstein case, the this pedo, the that pedo, who's telling the truth? Where are the lies? Why? I almost feel like that's the message for the collective, but let's see. The shadow, absolutely. Everyone wants to know, because it's intriguing. It is, let's be honest. It's intriguing. Where is the client list? It's intriguing. How much time will Diddy spend in jail? It's intriguing about the jurors. It's all intriguing about the external exposure of the shadow that is going on now out there in the matrix. Are you in or are you out? The shadow the shadow is seen by the light of a new day. I love you guys. Have a great week. I'm here for you.